Hello friends, welcome to session 23 of Oracle WebLogic Administration. In this session, we will learn how we can apply the patches in WebLogic server. So patches are just, you can say it is a bug fixes, okay, or it could be enhancement, or it can be the security fixes. So when we say about the bug fixes, so that could be depend on certain clients, depend on the functionalities they are using. Okay, so if you have encountered any such issues where you found some bug in the code, okay, if you are getting some certain kind of error where you work with the Oracle support, right, and if they identified that it is a bug, then they release a small patch for that one, right, for you, and that patch you can apply immediately, right, whenever that bug hit to you, right. And apart from that, enhancement is very little cases where we get some enhancement, because enhancement are added in the upgraded versions, right. And then security fixes, the Oracle every quarterly release some bug fixes, or you can say some security fixes, okay, and that is mandatory to apply in all of the WebLogic environments, because that is a security fixes, okay. So if it is a bug fix or a code fix, then you can apply it anytime whenever you hit that bug, okay. If it is a security fixes, then every quarter it is released by the Oracle. So that means every quarterly once it is released, after you have to download it from the Oracle support, and then you have to apply in all of your environment according to the version that you are using and the corresponding patch that has been released, right. So now we have three different ways to apply the patches. So let me give you an overview what exactly we are going to cover in this lab. Okay, so let me first give you the some overview of the patches, how the different ways of applying the patches. So we have three different ways to apply the patches. This is completely depend on which WebLogic versions that you are using. The first one is BSU, which is a smart update utility. Second is OPatch, and third is SPBAT, which is also called SPB or stack patch bundle. Okay, so if you are on the 12.11 version or any of the earlier version, previous versions of 12.11, okay, then for that you have to apply the BSU, right. And if you are any version which is after 12.12, right, so you have to apply, you can apply the patches using OPatch and SPB, which is stack patch bundle, right. So all these older environments are obsolete and depreciated and not in use by any of the client as of today, right. So most of them are now in 12.12 or the later versions, right. So we are going to cover the OPatch and SPBAT utility, how we can apply the patch using OPatch, and second, how we can apply the patch using stack patch bundle. So stack patch bundle is a combination of the multiple patches, okay. And if you are going to use the OPatch, okay, with individual patches, okay, which we can say as a PSU, right, patch set bundle, which is released every quarter, then you can apply independently using the OPatch utility, right. But if there are multiple patches that has been released by the Oracle, so instead of applying any of the single patches or by applying the all patches one by one, you can apply a single stack patch bundle, okay. By running a single command, it will apply all of the patches, right. So we have the WebLogic version 14.11, so that we have downloaded the patch 36178.511, which is a stack patch bundle, right. And we also have downloaded one more patch, which is a patch set update, and this is the patch set update and stack patch bundle, which is released by the Oracle in the January 24 quarter, okay. That means for January, February and March 24 months, or 3 months, right. This is the current quarter for January 24 to March 24 quarter, right. And apart from that, you have to update the OPatch utility as well, because all these patches has dependency on the OPatch version. If you are running on any of the older version of OPatch, then you will get an error that OPatch is older and what is the expected version of the OPatch. This I am going to show you by the execution, right. Now how to check and download patches from Oracle support is a very straightforward. You have to go to your My Oracle support portal, okay, or otherwise if you would like to go to download the quarterly patches, okay, for that what you can do, you can just search for the Oracle quarterly CPU in the browser, and then you will land it on the main page, which is critical patch updates, security alerts and bulletins. Click on this one, right. So here you can see that these are the different quarters where the patches has been released, right. The current one is January 24, so let me click on January 24. So this is a complete advisory, and this is the patch availability document for each and every technology, right. So now when we talk about the WebLogic server, okay, so WebLogic now it is a part of your Fusion middleware, right. So either you can click on search for the WebLogic server here, Okay, here now we are using the 14.1.1. So the corresponding entry is Fusion middleware. So click on Fusion middleware. Okay, then it will take you to the login screen of your mouse portal. You have to provide your valid username and password here, right? And then here you can see the different versions or the stack softwares. Now we are going for the WebLogic server, so you have to go to the Oracle WebLogic server and click on 14.1.1.0. Okay, so let me click on 14.1.1.0. So here you can see that the patch is 36124.787, right? So what we have downloaded is 36124.787. So that means by default it is showing you patch set update, which is released for this particular quarter, right? But now to download the stack patch bundle, okay, so here you can see download stack patch bundle Oracle. This is the patch for stack patch bundle, which is 3617851.1. Okay, this is 3617851.1. So if you want to download the stack patch bundle, you can click here. If you would like to download the CPU patch, you can click here. And if you would like to see the complete patch advisory for the WebLogic server, what else has been released along with this particular patch set update and the different details of this one, then you can click on this and click advisory. Then you will land up on the advisory page of your middleware. Now in the WebLogic server, we are on the 14.1.1. Now here you can see that there is a JDK release also released in this quarter, which is a JDK 4.0.1, right? Apart from that, we have the patch set stack patch bundle, which you can download from here, right? Apart from that, this is the download and apply all the individual patches. So along with that, if you would like to download and apply all the patches individually, then you can download all these patches and then apply one by one. Otherwise, the recommended option is you can apply stack patch bundle, right? So it will automatically apply all patches for you. So this is an or option. Either you can go for one by one. So there could be a certain time there depend on the preferences. If you would like to go for certain one of the patches, then you can download and apply from here, right? So now this is about your PSU patch set update and the bundle patches stack patch bundle and how we can download it from the Oracle support portal, right? And apart from that, you have the OPatch as well. So if you would like to download it from, then you can search here and then you can download from the Oracle MOS portal as well. Okay, you can search for here or you can go for the patches and update and you can search for this number 6880880. This is the generic number for the OPatch utility, and then you can download the current version. Okay, so using the same method, I have downloaded the stack patch bundle under this location, PSC under this location, and the current OPatch under this location. So let me go back and let me show you on the server as well. So this is my location where I have created 3 folders. Okay, because I am going to show you the PSU with the OPatch SPBAT as well, right? And then I will go to upgrade the OPatch as well. So these are 3 locations where we have all the 3 patches are downloaded, right? And we have 2 hosts, so make sure you have downloaded it on each and every host, because we have to update or apply the patches on each and every binary which we have in the horizontal cluster, right? So we have here now 2 nodes, so I have downloaded it on both nodes. So how to download the patches directly on the server, we have completed in last few sessions. Okay, so hope you have clarity on that one. Now how you can download directly on server, right? Use the same method. Okay, and then let me go back to my document. Okay, what is the next? Okay, so patch we have downloaded, right? So next one, you have to update or set certain environment variables. So for that, first you have to set the Oracle home, proper Oracle home, Oracle Java home, and then you have to export the path where you can give the path of your JDK bin. Along with that, middleware OPatch. Why middleware OPatch is because when we apply the patch using the OPatch utility, right, it use the OPatch script which is inside the OPatch. So when I will add this in the path variable, so I can run the OPatch command from anywhere. Otherwise, you have to specify the complete path to run the OPatch utility, right? So let me set the environment variable. So this is the first one, this is the second one, right, and this is the third one. So same I have to do it on the second server as well, right, on my second node. So let me take this one and let me take the second one. Okay, and let me run the third as well. So now we have set the environment variables, right? And then we'll go for first the OPatch apply, how we can apply the patches using the OPatch utility, right? So for that one, first we have to run the pre-check to know if all the patches are good to go, that means good to apply, or is there any conflictions between the new patch that we are going to apply with the existing patch that is already there in the Oracle home, right? So if we get any patch conflicts, then either we have to work with the Oracle support to get the merge patch, or either if it is a conflict with some of the existing patch, then you can safely remove the previous patch, or you can say you can roll back the previous patch with this command, which is OPatch rollback -id and then number of your patch, and once that patch is rollback, then you can apply the latest patch, right? Now let me go back to my OPatch directory where I have downloaded the patch set update. Okay, and here what I will do is, so this is the patch 3612787 which we have downloaded, right? And after that, let me run the OPatch verify command. Okay, it will check for the existing patches corresponding to this new patch, and if there are any conflictions, that it will report in the confliction report, right? So if there is a confliction, either you have to roll back some patch, or may you have to work with the Oracle support to get the merge patch, or may you get the OPatch version problem, right? So OPatch we have already downloaded the latest one, right? The location is E01 patches and OPatch, right? And okay, so now it has errored out. And what is the error is, you can see that, okay, so this is the check field. Okay, the patch require OPatch 13.942.13, right? And we are using the older version of OPatch. Let's upgrade the OPatch. So for OPatch, let me go to the directory where we have downloaded the OPatch. So that was U01 and then patches and then OPatch, right? This is the directory where we have downloaded. So this is the generic name number of OPatch 6880880. Okay, so once you will extract the downloaded patch, it will give you the OPatch -generic.jar. Okay, and the command for the upgrade is this one, which is java-jar, and the complete path of your OPatch generic jar file which we have downloaded. -silent you can give, that will not show you anything on the screen, right? And then you have to specify the Oracle home, right? Now you can see that it is extracting the installer. Everything passed, every check is passed now. Okay, and now it is installing. So now you can see that 99% completed, OPatch success setup completed, saving in inventory, configuration complete, right? So you can see the complete status. So now you can see that this is the log location where the logs are created, right? Now if I will run the OPatch and then version, now you can see that we are on the 14 version, right? Which is the upgraded version of OPatch, which is at least required for applying the patches. So same we have to perform here as well in the second node as well, right? So let me go to the location where we have the OPatch. So this is the location, I think, where we have done. Yes, this is the location where we have the OPatch, right? So for that, again, what I will do is I will run the same command here as well for the upgrade. Okay. So make sure that if you have a horizontal cluster with multiple managed servers, then you are running this command on the each host, right? Because in a horizontal cluster, we install the WebLogic binaries on each and every host, right? And then we pack and unpack the domain. So patching is nothing specific to domain, but it is specifically for the binaries, or you can say for the Oracle home, right? So since we have the Oracle home on each and every node, so we have to apply the patches on each and every node, right? So now it is applied on the second node as well. If I check the version, OPatch and then version, right? Then we can see on the dot 14 version now we have, right? So now we will go for the PSU, okay, and then we will apply the PSU patch first, right? Using the OPatch utility, right? So we have run the prerequisite which was failed, right, on the OPatch. So now what we will do is we are now inside the patch folder, right? So we'll again go back and we'll again run the OPatch report, right, to make sure there is no confliction now, and we are good to go for the applying the patches, right? And I will do same here as well. So here again I will go inside PSU and the patch number folder, right, and then apply the report here. Now you can see that this is the Oracle home, right? This is the log file location. You would like to proceed, click enter the yes, and system is ready, enter the yes. 2 times it will prompt you, and then it will start the validations. So same here, you will get the output here as well. The second node, verifying environment and performing, right? Do you want to proceed? Yes, and then your system is ready, then put it yes, right? So now it is doing the pre-checks, okay, for your existing home, Oracle home, along with the patch that you wanted to apply, right? Because we are inside the current directory of the patch. Now you can see that patch successfully applied. So this is just an option why it is saying that, because we have given the OPatch apply and then hyphen report, okay? So that means your OPatch is succeeded. There is no conflicts in this particular OPatch, okay? So now we have the report which ran successfully, right? So now we have to apply the patch. So before applying the patch, you have to make sure that your domain is completely down, right? So let me run the Java command. Let me see if anything is there. Okay, so nothing is running there. Let me check on the second node as well. grep-i Java. Okay, so nothing is running there. That means my domain is completely down. So I'm inside the patch directory. Let me show you. So now to apply this patch using the OPatch, what I will do now, I will run the same command OPatch apply without hyphen report, right? So let me run it on first node, and same command we have to run on second node, right? So this command we have run now without giving the hyphen report option. Okay, so when you specify the hyphen report, then it will do the some pre-checks only. Okay, so once you need to apply the patch, then you can apply with the help of only OPatch apply, right? So now you can see that it is verifying the environment, and it will tell you, do you want to proceed? Enter yes, and your system is ready, enter yes. Same you will get here as well. Do you want to proceed? Yes, and your system is ready, yes. Okay, so now you can see that patching is started. Okay, so again, depend on the size of the patch, whatever the individual patch that we are going to apply with using the OPatch. Okay, so based on the size of that patch, it will take some time to take the backup of existing files and then apply the new patches and binaries. Okay, so now you can see that patch is applied successfully, right? So let me go back to node 2 again. Yes, so patch is applied. So now we have this patch applied in the middleware home, or you can say the Oracle home of the WebLogic, right? Now to verify it, what you can do is you can run OPatch ls inventory, and then you can grab the patch number, because if you will run the ls inventory without grep, it will list out the complete inventory, but you would like to check if the patch is applied or not. Okay, let me copy here as well. So this is for the validation, right? So let me run it on second node as well. Okay, so now you can see that this is a patch number, this is applied on current date today, right? Similarly, if you go here and then you can see the patch is applied. So this is the way how we can apply the patch using the OPatch utility. Okay, so next we'll see how we can apply the patch with stack patch bundle, right? But before that one, let me do a quick recap of what we have done so far. We have downloaded the patch from the Oracle support, right, along with the current OPatch. Then we have saved the patches in certain directories in our server. Then we have exported certain environment variables like your Oracle home, Java home, and then we have set the class path for your JDK bin and for the middleware home for the OPatch utility, right? And then we ran the pre-check. For that we have to go to the patch directory, right? And then you can run the OPatch apply hyphen report. This will give you the report if there is any conflicts or any problem with the OPatch version, right? So here we have upgraded the OPatch, right? After that we haven't received any conflicts. So after that you have to apply the patch with the help of OPatch apply. You can remove the hyphen report for applying the patches, and then you run the ls inventory and grep command with the patch number to make sure your patch is applied, right? Now we will see how we can apply the patches using the stack patch bundle. To apply the patch using the stack patch bundle, again we have the 3 commands. First we have to do the pre-checks. Okay, just we have done in the OPatch as well with the hyphen report, right? Similarly with OPatch with SPB, you have a command to check for the prerequisites. right? If there are any conflictions or we are good to go for the applying the patches, then we have to apply the patch using this command. And then if any time you would like to roll back, just like we have done in the seen in the OPatch as well, this is the command OPatch rollback -id and the name of the patch, right? Similarly, if you would like to roll back the SPB as well in case of any issues, then you have a command for that as well. So let me show you what exactly it is. So this is the location where we have downloaded the patches, right? And let me show you this on server as well. Okay, let me re-log in. Okay, so this is ec2-user and then my password. I will switch to my Oracle user. Okay, it is incorrect. Let me try again. Okay, so let me go back to my patch location where we have downloaded the patches. For stack patch bundle, we have this location. So here, once you will extract the download stack patch bundle zip file, you will see a folder like this one, right? So now let me go back to my notes. So this is the location, right? And inside that you will have a folder called tools, SPBAT, generic SPBAT, and there you have a SPBAT script which is used to apply the patches. Okay, so let me go to that location and let me show you. This is the location, right? So here you will see a spbat.sh file which we use to apply the patches. So if it is a Windows system, for that you have a .bat file, right? So the command is -phase pre-check and -oracle home and then your oracle home variable. So make sure your oracle home variable is set. If it is not set, then you can specify the complete path of your middleware or oracle home here. Okay, so let me run the pre-check, okay, for the SPB. So let me go to the location and let me run the pre-check. Okay, now you can see that the phase is currently executing, which is the pre-check phase. And again, based on the size of the SPB, it will take couple of minutes to validate the inventory from your current middleware home to comparing with the patch which is there inside the stack patch bundle. Okay, so most of the time it is a bundle of patches because it contain all the previous patches, cumulative patches, right? So it will take some time for the validation because there are a lot of group of patches there. Okay, so now you can see that SPBAT check is completed successfully. That means there is no conflictions, right? So number of failures 0, number of warnings 1. So you can ignore the warnings, okay, but you cannot ignore the failures. If you have some failures there, the information will be displayed here in the output and you have to resolve that error before you go for the applying the patches. Okay, so now we have this pre-check is completed successfully. If you would like to check the logs, okay, so this is the log location and the log file name which you can check in case of any conflictions. What was the conflictions, and if you need to raise any support ticket with the Oracle or you would need to roll back some of the older patches before applying this one. So this complete information will be logged in the output file, right? So now our pre-check is completed, right? So next is to apply the stack patch bundle. So for that the command is almost same. Instead of pre-check, we are applying the phase as apply, right? And there is no difference in the command apart from that one. So let me copy this command and let me paste it here. Okay, and make sure the information that we are executing, you are executing on each and every node in the cluster, right? As I explained previously, that we have the middleware home in each and every host where in the horizontal cluster. So whatever the patch that we are applying on one of the node, we have to make sure to apply the same patch on all of the machines, right? So now you can see that the applying the process of SPB in process, right? So again, it is going to take time because as I said that SPB has a very big size. Okay, and if I talk about this current patch size, this is almost around somewhere around 1 GB in size. Okay, so it's going to take a time to apply all of the patches. Okay, you can see that it has doing a lot of pre-checks. What is the version of OPatch, right? And the environment already has a supported version of OPatch installed. If it is not a supported version, then just like we got the error in the OPatch, you will get the same error here that OPatch is not supported version. So for that you have to upgrade the OPatch as well. Okay, so now you can see that pre-check summary is failure 0, warning 1, right? And then now it is proceeding for to apply the patches. This is the log file location for if you would like to go in parallel by watching this particular log file, right? So what you can do, you can go in a parallel session as well. Okay, and then there you can check the logs as well. Okay, so let me show you that as well. Let me log in parallel Oracle, and then okay, then what I will do is I will take this location. Okay, this will be copied in Notepad, and let me make it in a single line. Okay, this is the location. So what I will do is tail-100f and the name of this log file. Okay, so this is the log file. Oh, so you would like to see the current status, then you can open a parallel session and then you can check it here what exactly going on. Okay, so now you can see that all of the things patches are getting successfully applied, right? All the patches whatever are getting successfully applied, it is displaying here. Right, and this is the stack patch bundle, right, which is applied, and these are the other patches, those are applied along with this particular patch. So if you would like to check what all the patches that are getting applied with this stack patch bundle, then you can check in the logs as well, right? This is the log file. So now you can see that the SPBAT apply phase has completed successfully. That means we have applied the patches, okay, using stack patch bundle utility. Okay, and now here if you see in the log file at the last, okay, so this is the stack patch bundle that is applied. Along with that, these are the patches those has been applied along with this, right? And now if anytime you would like to roll back, then for that we have a rollback command. This is the rollback command, SPBAT. Okay, you can use this OPatch rollback command. Okay, so OPatch will be used for rollbacking the patches, and OPatch and rollback, and then you have to provide the Oracle home location for ID file. This is the location of ID file, okay, where it create all the patches that it has been applied. Okay, so let me show you the content of this file as well. Let me do a more of this one. Okay, so these are the patches applied by the stack patch bundle. So anytime you would like to validate what all of the patches applied, not only for the rollback, then you can go to this particular location. Okay, and then here you will have a rollback patch list.txt, and there you can see the number of the patches that has been applied, right? So this is how we apply the patches using the stack patch bundle, right? Okay, so now we are completed the session, so we are good to go for the next session, and thank you.